Have you guys ever shot together?
Yes.
What would you rate her blowjob skills?
Let's see. That was early in her career. I'm going to say, wow.
You got me fucked up. Tristan Summers, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, are you freaking out?
I am. I'm nervous.
Have you ever been on a podcast before?
No.
Ever?
No.
Sheesh.
Yeah, the way he was like, oh my God.
Do you even know the name of this podcast?
Turned on. Like me.
Yeah? Are you turned on like all the time or what?
Yeah.
All the time?
Yeah.
You never have like an off switch?
No, I do. I definitely do. I think I go through like phases where I don't want to do anything because I do it all the time. So it's like if I see one more penis, I'm going to cry.
Are you into chicks at all or no?
I'm sexually attracted to women, but not
I remember
sexually.
that. I recall that. I think I booked you a girl, what was that, 4 or 5 chicks? And you were like, okay, Ryan, I'm down.
Yeah.
And then you unfortunately got in a damn car accident.
Yeah, that was awesome.
What happened?
So I was leaving like the Walmart parking lot and I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if the light was red. I don't know if it was green, but we were going. And then I always have I have a serious fear of driving. Okay. Like I am 20 years old and I don't have a license. I refuse to drive. And I have a fear every time, like when people go to like the intersection and they just stop last minute. Freaks me out.
Like at like a yellow light?
No, just at like a red light, anything. They go so fast and then they stop last minute at like the line. And it freaks me out because I'm like, they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. This one time I was like, they're going to stop. They did not stop.
And they just fucking rammed into you?
Right? Yeah, it was horrible.
Dang. I think I was at a strip club when you texted me.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan.
How
far are you
right.
from this hospital? Tristan, I can't. I'm like drunk. Where do you want?
Yeah, it was
I'm
awful.
at a hospital. Can you come get me?
Yeah, no fun. That was on Black Friday too.
Dang, she didn't even get any shopping in.
No, but I woke up and that's what's so annoying. I was up for like 20 minutes. It happened at like 8. I woke up at 7:30 and I was like, I guess I'll go to Walmart before they close.
Yeah.
Worst decision of my life, but it's fine.
Jesus. You know, I was going to do a introduction with you, but because we don't have a co-host today, I couldn't do it. And I've been contemplating if I want to read it or not, but then I don't think I'm going to.
Oh, okay. That's
So
fine.
we'll just kick it off like this. So Tristan Summers, you have been with Hussie for what, 2 years now?
Almost. It'll be 2 years in July.
What made you get into this crazy fuckery of porn?
Well, originally I was uninterested.
You were not interested?
Mm-hmm. I was like, nope, not for me. But then like I thought about it and it was something that I would not have done like in a million years. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. So then I did it and I was like, I'll just see how it is.
And how do you like it from making that decision? Is there anything that you like regret, or are you just having the time of your life, or like
I mean, I don't necessarily regret anything. I think I would have I wish I would have put more time into like the ideas I had. I mean, and like really had like a plan, you know, like I'm going to do this is how I want to do everything. I kind of just like threw myself into it, just doing what I thought everyone else is doing.
I mean, if there's anything that I've seen you progress on, is that you have grown up to be, from whenever you started, were you 19 when you started?
I was 18.
18 when you started? Mm-hmm. Shit, and you're 20 now?
Yeah.
Fucking time is flying. But from when I met you, you were just like, I feel like very lost. Mm-hmm. And you're like,
I was so tiny and innocent. I look back at like my first scene and I was like, who is she?
But now you're, you know, you've evolved into who you are now, Tristan Summers. I feel like no matter how many new Twitters you've had to create, you just gain all your followers back instantly. You got yourself into a new place.
I did, yeah.
You know?
My lease is actually up this month, and I was like, damn, already? Like, fuck.
Yeah, time be flying.
I know. I was like, are you sure?
And I'm sure, because as long as I've known you, you have a Hello Kitty obsession. So in my mind, I've never been inside your place, but I feel like in my mind, everything's just fucking pink.
Okay, so I definitely had a mindset that I was going, like, originally I was going to get a 2-bedroom apartment, and that's what I was going to do. I was going to have one room be like my content room, and I was going to have it decked out in pink, Hello Kitty, everything. And then I just got a 1-bedroom, and I still have a shit ton of Hello Kitty stuff, like unnecessary.
Like, let's talk about how much have you spent on Hello Kitty?
I don't know. Most of the stuff that I have is Hello Kitty stuff, though, is stuff that like my fans have sent me, because they know, so they like find things
Would you
that
say
are
like
Hello Kitty.
$1,000 worth of shit, or would
Probably.
you more than that?
No, I don't think more than that, but
I don't even know what a Hello Kitty goes for. What's like what exactly do you have that's Hello Kitty? Isn't it just a fucking stuffed animal?
No, I have a Hello Kitty stuffed animal for sure. I have like a lamp, like one of those like neck rests. I have 2 ice cube trays because I have like an obsession with ice. So I have Hello Kitty ice cube trays. I have a Hello Kitty
that's so
pancake
pointless.
maker.
It's in the fucking freezer the whole time.
But it's just the fact that it's Hello Kitty.
Jesus.
Like,
It's pink?
yeah, duh. I want a Hello Kitty tattoo, but I'm waiting.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
That's
I
what you
know.
texted me the other day. You're like, I'm gonna get a tattoo. You actually freaked me the fuck out one time, and you sent me, I think, 5 photos of you just tatted up from like the head to your feet.
Yeah.
And
I was so happy.
if I instantly was like,
No,
she's fucking lying.
you instantly, you called me and you were like, rub it off.
Oh yeah, rub
You
it
were
off.
like, start rubbing.
Yeah.
And then you had me call Riley and he freaked out.
Yeah. I called him. I was like, dude, I am pissed. And he's like, what's going on? I was like, fucking Tristan, dude. She tatted her whole fucking body. And he's like, you fucking have her call me right now.
I was at the gym too and he was like, immediately I was so scared because he seemed so upset and I immediately was like, they're fake, I promise. Like, they're not real.
we were just thinking of companies and stuff that you had stuff lined up
Yeah.
for that month, and it's like, all right, now we got to go tell them that this girl has now face tats. And
It was so fun though. Like, you were the first person I thought of. I was like, I'm gonna fuck with him so good.
how long did it take you to get all that off? Was that like
It was interesting. I used like a bunch of like baby oil and like lotion and stuff because I had a scene, I think, like a few days after. So I sat in the shower for like an hour and a half, like with paper towels and baby oil, like scrubbing.
Was it worth it?
Oh yeah, it was
Okay.
definitely like, who is this? I felt like a completely different person,
That is
but
amazing.
I don't know. It was a bit much.
Yeah.
It was a lot, but
Gotcha.
it was so fun. Like the look on your face.
Dude, I was
amazing.
Yeah, I was freaking out. So, let me ask you some questions that I have written down. What is your favorite scene that you've done? And what is there a company that you, God, I'm losing my voice too. Is there a company that you love shooting for that like never fucking gets old? Like, I know you shoot a lot of like Team Skeet.
I was gonna say Team
Fucking
Skeet.
a lot of Team
I
Skeet.
love them. I love every person I am paired up with. I love being on set. Like, it's not like a drag. It doesn't feel like a work
It just
day.
sounded like I farted in my ear, but it's the slurp.
But yeah, I would definitely say Team Skeet. They're just, it's fun. It's like a nice environment.
Yeah.
Like, you would hope that every set is like that.
Is there a favorite like director that you liked or that you can think of?
I love Rex.
Yeah,
I do. He's
I think
so
he.
cool.
I think he.
And his cat.
I think he has a crush on you. Because all the time is Tristan available,
Yeah.
and then when I say you're not, he's like, "Damn, I'm crushed."
Sorry, it happens.
So, is there a favorite scene that you've done?
Um.
Because you just do strictly like teen.
Yeah.
Girl Next
See,
Door,
that's why
Step
it's like
Sis,
it's
Steph.
hard for me to pick a favorite scene because I feel like I play a lot of the same character in a lot of my scenes.
So you never
But
play
a lot
like
of
a
the
wife.
same.
You've
Yeah,
never done a
so-
wife role.
So
Like
it's
a-
always like the daughter or the sister or the chick next door or something. But
Yeah.
I haven't played anything
Do you-
super different.
Do you think that's weird?
No.
Like this the taboo of like role play.
I don't think so. I think like I don't know. I feel
Because
like
some
there's-
people are like, yo, can't do that because of like past experiences.
Yeah.
And then
see,
there's other girls that are like, this shit makes me horny. Book me. And hold on. The fucking bells are ringing in my head right now. I recall when I signed you, you shot. It's either you haven't shot yet or you did shoot, and you called me and you're like, Ryan, I want you to book me all of this brother and sister films, and that shit just turns me on.
Yeah.
Does it still turn you on 2 years later?
Yes, but not because I don't think it's necessarily because of the taboo or like the idea of like it's not in my head like, oh, let me just pretend like this is my stepbro. Like, it's not like that. It's just the excitement and like adrenaline of playing, because people like that stuff because it doesn't happen. So like it's like a fantasy. So I think it's playing out the fantasy for people.
So like some people like it because it's fucking wrong.
See, and that's why it's fun. Is because I'm playing the fantasy that's wrong.
Right. Now I know that there's like some companies that, the scripts are like step bro, step sis, but then there's actual companies that they take out step and it's like brother, sister. Is there a difference of like, is there a line cross for you? Or
I don't think so, just because we have to at least say it once.
Yeah.
Like we have to at least state once like that was step but not related like legally. But then like the rest of the scene we can be like, oh, brother, sister, whatever.
It's crazy.
Yeah. But I don't think there's like a difference in that because it's the same thing. So
I'll never forget that. Like that, I did forget that, but just talking about it.
Yeah.
Book me all the brother, sister. Crazy. Where do I think, let me find my question I was going to ask you. As a model, can you get tattoos?
Yes and no.
Elaborate.
I mean, I think it just depends. Like for me, because I have the image and my career as of right now is solely playing a young role. Me being covered in tattoos as I pranked you isn't compatible with that.
You don't have one tattoo. You have
I have
tattoo.
tattoos. I
What do
have
you
like
have?
9.
What?
But they're like small, so it's not like
Where?
like my arms and my wrists and stuff.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I forget, dude.
Yeah. But see, they're small that you would forget. So it's not like this big thing. But if I was covered in tattoos.
And what are you trying to get?
The Hello Kitty.
Where?
On my thigh.
How big? Now that we're in
person. The size
person.
of my hand.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Just slam it down there?
Yep.
Wow. I don't know about that.
Yeah. I'm nervous because I know that's going to hurt so bad.
I mean, like I try to tell anyone that especially doesn't have tattoos, from an agent standpoint, if you don't have any tattoos and you're doing good, like filming wise, and companies are liking the images you have,
don't change it.
Don't change it. Now, if you do have tattoos, which I have models that do have tattoos, it's like kind of okay to still continue to get more because you're already known as a model that has tattoos, I
think it's just like the
Indica
size.
Flower, right? For example, covered.
Mm-hmm.
I would FaceTime call every now and then, check up on her, and she always got a new fucking tattoo. She's like, oh, Ryan, check out the, and like she just got her face tatted on both sides. And it's like, what?
See, but she has so many tattoos. It's
but
like,
she has so many.
It's almost unnoticeable when they add more because you're already used to them being covered in them.
100.
So it's like someone who doesn't have a lot of tattoos, if they get like a big one. Like if I got a sleeve randomly tomorrow, you would be able to notice.
Yeah.
Because I obviously did not have a sleeve. So, I don't know.
Yes. Oh my God, I'm still freaking out. This is the 3rd episode. So this is so random this is so like last minute because obviously Justin or Jaden can't be here. And Marley decided to not want to jump in on that couch and participate. Do you have anything to say about that, Marley? What? You're hungover.
No.
Are you hungover? What do you like to do?
Drink.
Yeah. I think I was going to ask you, do you like traveling and the freedom that it gives you? You said something.
Yes and no. Because I'm a homebody, so I don't go out that much. So when I do have to go out, it's like an excuse like, okay, you are not just going to stay home all day. You're going to fucking go to the airport and travel.
Yep.
And I love it. It's fun, but I do get homesick. So it's like, fuck, I don't want to go.
How long of a trip until you do start getting homesick?
You know, it's so annoying because it's usually like the day I get home or the day that I'm going home is the day that I'm finally like fully comfortable being where I'm at. And it happens every time.
Are you homesick because like you got pets and shit? Or you miss your Hello Kitty obsessions? Like
no,
what is
it's
it?
definitely my pets.
Dang.
And my
How
bed.
many, what do you have? How many animals?
I have 2 pugs and a cat.
2 pugs. Are they pink?
No. That would be really cool, but no.
I don't know. Is that cruel?
I said it would be cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because I've seen some things on TikTok where, like, people color their animals.
I saw one dog. It was like a skeleton. Oh, it was a horse, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. That is weird. How many sex toys do you have, and what is your favorite?
I don't have a number, but I definitely have quite a few. I have like a box, if that sounds weird. Like, okay, I have an obsession with cows too. I love cows.
Cows?
Yeah.
How do we go from sex toys to cows?
No, okay, but listen. So
what the fuck is going
I have a
on?
cow ottoman, and anytime my friends come over, like they try to open
milk
it,
it?
and I tell them not to open it because my cow ottoman is what's full with like all my sex toys.
So
like you wouldn't think
it's just
that
black
I would.
and white.
Yeah.
Just to get the viewers to understand that it's just
Yeah.
doesn't have like a.
No, I mean like it has like a little head, like a cow head.
But
it's
things
just like
aren't on there.
No, it's just an ottoman. Yeah.
As weird as it is, I'd probably like. Don't
yeah,
lie,
so-
Matt. You fucking pull on that shit. Yeah, you would.
But yeah, like I don't know, you just wouldn't expect that to be full with a bunch of sex toys.
So how many toys do you have?
I don't know. I want to say like at least 10.
Dang. You know, I think I don't want to. I think there's a law
Really?
in Arizona, or maybe it's Texas, that you're only allowed to have X amount of toys in a household.
That is
Swear to
the
fuck-
dumbest
swear to
thing
fucking
I
God.
have ever heard in my life.
Swear to God. I'm sure if one of them Googled it over there, how many sex toys can you have in a household, it would literally tell you. They're just rules or they're like laws from like way back in the day.
That's insane.
Like how many girls can live in one house? How many sex toys can you have?
Right? If someone came to my door and they're like, "You've maxed out."
Yeah. How many dildos do you have, Tristan?
Right? I'd be like, "No."
That is crazy. Are you? What is it?
2 for Arizona.
2 sex toys
For Arizona.
in a household.
In a household.
Arizona and PD don't come to me.
If you plan on taking 2 or more adult toys with you to Arizona, think twice. No more than 2 are allowed in one residence.
Wow.
What the fuck?
How do you get I would love to see someone get arrested for that.
Right?
You know? Like,
Like, now I'm gonna keep that like on the low, so my friends don't like. She has more than 2 dildos in her house.
just walk up to it. You should just walk up to a cop and just be like, I just want to let you know, I got 6 dildos in my house. Come arrest me.
Right?
You know?
Like, see what happens.
See what happens.
Like,
and then-
whack them with it. No, I have this like really long, like double-sided clear dildo, and my friend came over once, and I like whacked him upside the head with it. He freaked out, but
Yeah.
it was amazing.
If I got hit in the right, Matt, you could have.
Well, because like those things are pretty like sturdy, so like I was like, man, like I didn't mean to hit you that hard, but
Probably
like
knock him out.
he just was not expecting it, and then he was like, oh my god, get that thing away from me. But it was hysterical.
Do you masturbate every day?
Not every
Walk us
day.
through a moment of you masturbating. What gets you going? How many toys? What toys you using?
I'm definitely more of a vibrator type of chick.
Like a magic
than-
wand.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, those are just
You can get those at like
Magical.
Walgreens.
yeah.
Those like back
Okay.
massagers. Yeah.
Well, so I got like I think the first dildo or like vibrator I ever bought myself was like this +1 thing from fucking Walmart. Okay, it was like this big,
They have
and it's
dildos,
purple.
vibrators
So yeah,
at Walmart.
yeah. I was like, what? But I got it. But it was like this big and it was purple, and I remember like this little meme thing going around about like Banos or something. So I named it Banos because that's what it looks like. But I still have it, and I got that like 3 years ago.
What the fuck? Do you get all like dressed up when you do this, or
No.
like is that? I mean, obviously
See,
that's probably only for content.
me, I mean, yeah, for content, absolutely. I feel like my content versus like myself though is so different.
How?
Cause like my content, I'm pretty loud, but like in real life, I don't know if it's, like this is just how I did it to myself because I lost my virginity at 14.
Whoa.
So I like for the first 4 years, it was like very like low key or like keep it down type of thing. So I'm just like programmed to be quiet naturally.
Okay.
On set, obviously that's different. But I've just like programmed myself to always be quiet. So like I'm a pretty quiet like masturbator because that's
So like,
don't let anybody find out.
but if you have like a boyfriend and you guys are fucking, are you quiet then still?
I'm not like super quiet, but I'm definitely not as loud as I would be in a scene.
How many guys have you lied to about them thinking that you actually orgasmed, but you didn't?
A lot.
Dang.
A lot.
That facial expression
Yeah.
was money.
I'm such a pushover. So like I will not say that someone's doing something wrong or that I don't like it, which is like bad.
Yeah.
But it's just how I am. Like I'll be like, that feels great.
That's crazy. I think I think I explained this on the last podcast, maybe or maybe not, but porn has fucked me up so badly, like in the head. So like, okay, not like fuck me up like I'm like nuts, but because I know how the films are creted,
I can't watch porn anymore.
I can't watch porn anymore. But then in my personal life, I can't tell if you guys are actually moaning because it's enjoyable or you're just fake moaning. So my dominant side kicks in and I just tell the girl to shut the fuck up
Yeah.
and be
You're like,
quiet.
I don't want to know.
Just no moaning. Act bored if you want to. I don't give a shit.
And that's the thing is like I had a friend of mine and like we hooked up and he was like, I can't watch your porn anymore. And I was like, why? And he was like, because now that I've like actually slept with you, I know that you're not like that.
Yeah.
He's like, you're not like this whole 10 out of like 10%, 100% porn star, like screaming, moaning. He's like, you're normal.
So did he like Tristan compared to your personal life?
I mean, he's like, it's whatever. But now like he just can't watch my porn because it's like not real. Like he knows that it's exaggerated a little bit.
That's crazy, dude. That's the one thing that I hate that porn did to me is that I can't
but it's
tell.
the same for me too, though. Because sometimes I'm like, okay, does this guy like actually interested in me, or is he interested in me because I do porn? Or like I get nervous to like sleep with new people because I'm like, fuck, is he expecting me to give him the Tristan performance that I give Team Ski or all these other companies?
Right.
Like, is he going to be disappointed? And that's when like my sex drive goes down because then it feels like the pressure of having like to fulfill that performance in my personal life.
So this is a big question. What do you think your body count is? If you could give a rough estimate.
I have no idea. Okay, you know what's funny is there was a time I had like notes, like in the beginning.
I think everybody has had.
And I had notes and I'd like write down the name of every male talent I've worked with. And I'd have it like listed down. And then I had like my personal life like on the side.
Yeah.
But I had like all of them listed and then I just completely forgot about it.
So give it like a ballpark. Like what? You've been filming for 2 years.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you how much films you've done. Because it's not all just like boy-girl. You've also done solos and girl-girls. But just a ballpark, rough estimate. Personal.
I think it's got to be like... I don't know. I don't want to lowball it, but I also don't want to like
own that shit, dude. Just
like way over the top. I want to say at least over 100. Like I think that's fair. Like I want to say at least 100. Like I would say 100.
Now, a girl that doesn't do porn, would you say that's a high number?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
I feel like especially for my age. Well, at least maybe it's just the people
Some
I
people
grew
have
up
hoe
with
phases.
because I grew up with a lot of people. Like when I grew up, I didn't even say sex. Like me and my friends would be like SCX. Oh my god, you just said that. So like that's why for me like doing porn was never something I was like I ever imagined myself doing because I was like 10 years ago I was like SCX. Oh my god. And now it's like,
See, I have so many friends, guys and girls that don't even do porn, but their sex count, body count number is like through the roof.
yeah.
But like I said, everyone has a hoe phase for sure. Have you ever had a hoe phase?
Yes and no, but I don't think it's like as extreme as I would have wanted it to be. I catch feelings so fast, so it's like as
Yes,
soon as
you
I
do.
get into a hoe phase, and it's like, but this one is like,
What's the best sex you ever had? Was it porn star or was it a Tinder date? Or
definitely my personal life.
yeah,
Just because I feel like that's more intimate, and that's like that really gets me going. When like on set, I'm like, what's my line?
have you ever? Are you like spontaneous? Have you ever met anyone off Tinder and then
Yeah.
just fucked first day, and then just
That
cut
was
them off?
interesting.
How was that?
It was okay. It's kind of weird. I don't know, because I'm not like a huge social person. So like trying to meet someone new, and then I know exactly like what we're meeting for. So it's like, all right,
So
like
run me
I know that
through
we're
it.
gonna have like 5-10 minutes of like get to know you, small talk, and then your dick's gonna be in my mouth in the back of your car. So let's just get this going, okay?
Oh my god! So you get roadhead all the time, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but it
crazy.
sucks when like there's a middle console and it's like super like bulky. So I'm like,
You know, as you're saying that, I can see Marley from the corner of my eye just totally bobbing her head like, sweetie, I believe you.
she's like, yeah,
I totally hear you.
yeah.
Oh my god, what's the craziest place you've ever had sex? Give me. I'm trying to get some detail out of you.
I'm trying to. There's been a few like interesting places, like outside of porn. I have had sex in a lake. Not the cleanest place I wanted my coochie to be fucked
Like in the water?
Yeah, like fully.
Ugh.
Yeah, I was like,
kind of
and it was like
fucking
weird
gross.
because like when he pulled out, like his cum like kind of just like floated to the top, and it was so. It was not. I was like, okay, let's go. It was it was interesting. I was like, okay.
I personally think fucking in the water is sucks.
It's horrible, and I did
So
it in a pool
dry.
too, and I was like, why is this like a thing?
You would think
It's
it's
like I feel like I'm getting like water burn on my
you would
coochie.
think it's like wetter,
yeah.
but it's dry as fuck.
And then like as soon as like your coochie gets wet, it's like the water just washes it away. So you're just fucked.
Whose idea was it to fuck in the lake?
Oh, it was definitely his idea. I was like, sure. That's kind of gross. It's like, it'll be fun. It's exciting. I'm like,
One of the lakes here,
yeah, I was
so I can
Saguaro
stay the
Lake.
fuck out of it. Saguaro Lake, that lake is trash to begin with. So you picked the dirtiest one. He did.
Yeah, I took a shower as soon as I got home. I was like, like trying to wash everything. I was like,
Glad a
gross.
fish didn't go up in there.
Well, like, cause even sometimes, like in that lake, like even if you like move your top, like there'll be like stuff like stuck to your boob, and it's like I don't want that in my coochie.
That's fucking gross. That is gross.
Yeah, so that was probably the most interesting.
Do you have like I think I asked Chloe this on her, maybe I asked Marley, but is there like a ideal favorite place that like you just want to have sex?
My bed.
Your guys'
I know that's
answers are
so
fucking
boring,
lame.
but like for me,
Chloe
okay.
said Paris or France by a bunch
Oh,
of
see, that
French
would be
dudes.
cool. But like, I don't know. I'm most comfortable in my bed.
So lame.
But like also like I have like the LED lights. So like when the LED lights are red, and then it's like dark as fuck in my room, and it's like
You're like a little Christian Grey, 50 Shades of Grey type thing.
yeah, it's hot. So
Yeah.
I'm like okay, and then they can't see me, so I'm just like no fucks given. I'm like all right,
Are you straight submissive?
yeah.
So you don't like
Yeah.
having any control whatsoever.
I mean a little bit. Like I like knowing that I have a say.
Yeah, of course.
But I like to play like I don't, if that makes sense.
What's your safe word?
Peaches?
Okay, so we got pineapple. Chloe's pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
Marley, you were. Yeah. you
She's
don't
just like,
have
stop. Get your dick out of me. That's enough.
I never had pizza then.
one. Mine's pizza.
Mine's pickles.
No, mine is peaches because of Ice Age.
Aww.
Yeah, like when, I don't
Wait.
remember which fucking Ice Age it was, but like it was when his like lady is about to have a baby And
what,
like
he
the safe
screams?
word is peaches. So
Oh,
she's like
really?
screaming peaches. So
What
I don't know.
I've never read Ice Ages. What the?
It's just a movie. I don't know.
So you've never had to use your safe word ever?
No.
Just because he's not like fucking you hard enough, or
No, just because like I don't know, like even if it's a little painful, if I am not scared or like terrified for my life, I don't give a fuck. Like if I trust a person enough to let them fuck me, and like in that way, and like have complete control over me, then I feel comfortable enough and trust them enough to not do anything that would physically hurt me, like in a bad way.
like what's like? I think a lot of girls like like hot candle wax. I've even met some chicks that like I don't even know if I can say this. Like knife play, gun play, like sucking on the freaking magnum of like I just like what I don't know like what brings people to that point, because I always try to say to myself like, oh, I'm gonna wake up today and I'm gonna
Well, I
knife
think
play.
like there's a lot of people, like I've only met like a few guys like this. There are some people though that cannot get turned on or get off without
some
physically hurting someone or like themselves or like something. That's why like some guys are super aggressive, because I'd be
Yeah.
like, are you always like this? And they're like, I literally can't get off if like
Right.
I'm not hurting you. And it's like, okay,
Dang,
bye.
that is crazy.
But, like, I don't know. Probably, like, childhood trauma or something. I think there's, like, a lot of life things that feed into the type of porn that we watch or the type of things that we're into and stuff. So I think it all just depends.
Have you ever wanted to just, like, slap a dude back during sex?
Oh, yeah. Well, not because I was interested in it. Like, there's been times where, like, I like choking the guy. Like,
Right.
if I'm on top and I just, like, have my hand around his throat, I think that's hot.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm not, like, in the guy's position when he's, like, slapping me because it's hot. I don't do that.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm submissive, so it's not
right.
really...
I think I went to the strip club the other day, and the hostess chick, she had, like, a tat on her neck.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always wanted my neck tatted, but, like... what was I going to say? I think chicks can just handle pain. Is her microphone out?
Is it?
Now I
No.
can hear you. Okay, freaking me out.
I've been quiet.
But I think girls can handle pain a lot more. Like, I think in the moment pain.
See, I was going to say that because there's been times where, like, if I am not in the mood for that, like, I have to be there, if that makes sense. Like, completely, fully in the moment.
Right.
Because there's been times where, like, I've been slapped, like, in the face or my ass so fucking hard where, like, it stings. But I'm so into it and the adrenaline's rushing, it unphases me.
It's like if I were to fucking scratch your back during sex, right?
Yeah.
Hypothetically, we ever did that. And then you go to scratch my fucking back just as hard, I'd probably get so turned off by that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
that's the
obviously
thing, is
some
that's
guys
what
are.
happens to me is like there'll be a guy and he just goes straight into it.
Right.
Like 2 pumps in and he's pop, pop. And then
He's
I
like,
am
what?
not there yet.
He's like, do that one more time? He's like, what?
But I'm just not there yet. So that shit fucking hurts. And I'm like,
Right.
watch it. Or you will not get your nut in today. Like, because I'll be like, you want me to punch you that? Like, you want me to slap you that hard? But then there's times where I'm like, yeah, fucking do it harder. So it just kind of depends on, like,
You got
the time just has to be right.
do you got any kinks?
I don't think so. See, like,
Really?
since I've started doing porn, I've been trying to, like, discover, like, new things. Like, I had never been with a female, like, intimately until
Right.
porn. So I was like, I don't know if I'm bisexual or what, because I haven't experienced it yet.
Right.
And I'm still highly attracted to females, just not in a sexual way. Like, I'll be
Right.
like, oh, she has nice titties. Her ass is fat. Like, can I smack your ass? But then if she tried to, like, do something with me, I'd be like, whoa.
How many girl scenes have you done?
Quite a few, but not, like, too many. Like, enough to where I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I'm not, like, scared of the pussy in my face. But...
Do you have a fear of not knowing how to eat pussy?
Yes, that's exactly why, like, I get so scared anytime I have a girl scene, because boy girl is easy because I know what to do with a penis. Like that's on the back of my hand.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I think I suck at eating pussy.
Oh.
I have no problem admitting that because I don't know.
See, and everyone thinks that like I would know because like I have one, so I know what like the good spots are
Right.
and like what feels good. But then it's like in front of my face, and every female is different.
Right.
So I'm like, damn, because it's like extra pressure. I feel like with the guys, I know I suck dick amazing. I will tell that to anybody. I don't give a fuck. I know I am a god at sucking dick. But you put a pussy in front of my face, and it's like the extra pressure of like, damn, if I suck at this, she's gonna be like, you have a pussy and you still suck. And then it's like, I know, I'm sorry.
Do you know what you like or what don't you like as far as eating out? Like, is there
Like for like me doing it or someone doing it to me?
like someone doing it to you? Like, is there like a certain technique that you want them to do? Like,
Not really. I kind of just let them do whatever they want. One, because I know they're not gonna make me come anyways.
okay,
And two, I'm just gonna be honest. And two, I don't know. I feel like they'll figure it out. Like I feel like once the guy feels like he has a rhythm going, and like if my hip movements are hinting,
is there a
like,
certain way?
they're
Like,
doing-
teach me. I suck.
but I don't know.
Is there like a way that someone's got to move?
I don't think so. I think
Little
it's just the
flicker?
spot and the frequency, or like I don't know. I think it's like a combination of things.
Dang.
Because, like, for me, like, I can see some chicks and they, like, have a vibrator and they're, like, moving that shit, like, all around. I tried that. And I'm like, I was like, how does this get you off? Like, my clit is in one spot. And if I'm rubbing, like, like a fucking vacuum on my cooch, like, that doesn't feel good. So it's got to be, like, in one spot. Like, a little bit of movement, but usually just the one spot that's sensitive.
Is it like I feel like I'm in teaching 101 or I'm in class right now. You're my teacher. Is it like sucking on the clit or is it just
For
flicking the
me,
tongue?
I don't think sucking is really a huge thing for me, but that's also because
I wish Justin was here. Justin loves eating pussy.
yeah,
He is a fucking
he'd be
whore.
like, you gotta.
He'd be
tongue.
the fucking teacher right now. This is yeah.
Damn.
So it's not the sucking for you.
I don't think so because sometimes they just like, and I'm like, whoa, dude,
Damn.
like this isn't a Slurpee.
That's like what it feels like when girls
Like
suck
it's
on.
not coming off. I don't know where you think it's gonna go. Like it's just gonna fall off and like.
Like when I watch porn or whatever, and girls like suck the shit out of balls, that literally makes my belly button hurt. Cause
Yikes.
some like I know I'm not the only guy that doesn't like their balls to be sucked. Gently do it, but some girls like fucking yank on that shit.
See,
and
that's
it's
why
like,
anytime they like suck my balls, I'm like,
are you sure?
wait, do you want me to? Will you like, cause I'll like lick, like that's fine. But then as soon as it's like, they're like, no, shove my whole balls in your mouth. And I'm like, and do what with it? Like, sit there? Like, I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do after that.
Oh my god, that is fucking nuts.
I
That
don't
is-
know. And I get nervous because, like, I feel like I have all these techniques that I've, like, have in my basket.
What's your technique for blowjobs?
Oh, I don't, it's like with hands or just my
Yeah,
mouth?
hands and like.
See, I'm like the twisty, like,
So always two hands or
I mean, not always two hands, but I'm definitely like the twist type of.
I think that's the technique to do it.
Yeah.
But
I'm also like the type that like, because I've been doing it for so long, I like have it in my head that like I know, like it's better when there's guys who I've been with multiple times, so I can
Right.
kind of get a feel for like what they like and don't like, which is like my basket. I'm like, do you like that?
Yeah.
What about this one? Oh, you didn't like that one. I'll take that one back. Not doing that
Right.
with you anymore. But then, like, I kind of just, like, if they like it, like, some guys are more of, like, a shaft, like, type of sensitive person. So they like it more towards the bottom, and then some are, like, head sensitive.
Right.
So that's when, like, you do the twisty, you gotta, like, work with your index fingers to hit the... Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's what it should be like.
Right.
Anything other than that...
Dude, I've met girls where in my personal life where I feel like girls that sit there and they're like, I give the best head ever, usually suck. Girls,
That's fine.
I mean, I believe you because you're a porn
I'll call every male
star.
talent right now and be like, rate my head game.
Call
rate
one.
my head game.
Call one right now.
Fuck, I don't know who to call.
I'll fucking put you on the spot, motherfucker.
I'm scared.
Fucking call whoever you want and put that shit on
Go through
speakerphone.
my contacts list. I'm scared.
And you can let them know that you're
I was gonna be like, actually, it was horrible.
I'm calling you the fuck out.
No.
Do you need someone's number? I'll call them.
Right? I'm just trying to think of like.
I
I don't know. You call someone. Just call someone completely random that you think of that I've worked with, and because I don't talk to anybody, so I don't have anyone's phone number.
Have you worked with Jay Romero?
Yes, I have.
Okay, let me try to call him.
Watch him completely call me out. Let's set me up.
Connect to that.
Yeah. This is a good trial to figure out connecting your phone to this because it feeds right
Let's
in.
see, Jay Romero.
So you know I'm nervous. He's gonna be like, actually, Brian, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Let's see this. Let me connect my expensive
Right, like,
ass
all my dreams are
Bluetooth.
like about to come crashing down any second. Or I'm just gonna get like a huge ego boost and be like,
Does it say it's connecting? It says unsuccessful to connect. Oh shit! I don't want to know. Not that. Not that. Not that. Intermission. Yeah. What happens if he?
I don't know. That's why I'm
He
like,
says you suck.
like sweating.
Are you sweating right now?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
This
Watch
is
him like completely
This is
like talk shit, like thinking that he's like, yeah, actually, 2 out of 10. I'm like, fuck.
all right. We are connected. Here we go.
Like I will delete all of my social media.
Let's give this a whirl.
If he's like anything under 8, I will delete my social media.
Can you hear that?
No.
Can you hear that? I hope he answers.
Me too. That would suck.
Or I'm just gonna have to call someone else. We're gonna figure this
Yeah, well,
fucking truth
Somebody.
out. I don't know if he's sleeping.
It's not even
Could
that late.
be. Come on, brother. Answer the
Answer the phone. Serious question time.
phone. Who wants to be a millionaire?
Sorry, the person you were
Damn.
trying to reach
Man.
has a voicemail
He
box.
doesn't. No. Is there another dude? I'm gonna give it one more try. Is there another? Who else have you shot with? I can't even
know.
think.
I'm like
You've shot
that.
with so many people. Let me figure this out. Tristan. Damn, dude, you shoot with Jay too much.
I do. I'm trying to think.
You know what? I'm gonna fucking surprise you on this one.
Oh no.
I'm gonna call this guy.
Oh no. Is he gonna be able to hear me? No,
Hello?
probably not.
Yo, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, you are on my podcast right now, and I have a question for you.
Yo.
So I got Tristan Summers with me right now.
Yeah, what up, Tristan?
Do you know who this is right now?
No, I do not. I'm freaking out.
So she doesn't know who I called, but I have a. Have you guys ever shot together, like you as male talent, her as female talent?
Yeah.
Okay,
One time.
one time. So in that one time,
Ooh.
what would you rate her blowjob skills?
Ooh, that was early in her career.
Yo, be fucking real, because this girl's been bragging that her head skill is amazing, and I want to know what's fucking true.
Let's see. That was early in her career. Still had the braces, but I'm gonna say, wow, it was like probably 8.5, 9 out of 10. She did a really good job.
Damn,
I remember
What did I
that.
say?
damn. Do you know who's on the phone right now?
I think it's Robert.
It is Robert.
I love
Yep.
him.
Shout out to Robert, my dude.
Love you back, girl. You're amazing.
Love you.
God, he saved your ass on that
Yeah,
one.
he did.
All right, Robert, I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Cool.
All right, bye.
Tristan, we got to reschedule, girl.
Yeah, we do.
He just said we got to reschedule her.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
What did I say?
Dude, that's what's up. That's
I was
what's
a bit
up.
nervous, and then he was like, it was a while ago, and I was like, yeah.
That was cool.
That proves a lot, though. Because if it's like 8.5 to a 10, like when I still had my braces on.
Damn, I
like
bet your fans
ago.
love that, right?
A year and a half ago. So I'm like 12 now.
12 on a scale.
Yeah.
Factor. Yeah. You got to make
Oh,
that
yeah.
clear. Yeah.
12 on a scale out of 10.
She is 20 years old, folks. 20. She is.
Not 12.
Jesus. Gonna get booted before we even launch this baby. God, that was cool. That was awesome. I've never done a phone call on this before.
You should do that more often. That was fun.
That was good. Sick.
My nerves are settled now because I'm like, yeah.
I was freaking out because I was like, fuck, he's shot you in the beginning. Mm-hmm. So that's like when you
that was
really.
a long time ago.
That was really like when you weren't a pro yet.
Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. So now?
Damn.
12 out of 10 on a scale. See, I said it right that time.
Did he say you were 12 out of 10?
No.
Oh, he said you were a 9.
Yeah. He said 8.5, 9, 10 out of 10. And I was like,
dang. You should get yourself a trophy award for best dick sucking.
no, that's what I want for Christmas.
I will
Trophy
put that on.
says best dick sucker. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just it. I'll have it like
the guy in the workshop creating first
like,
first prize. This girl wants to get a dick sucking trophy. Are you sure that's not a typo?
See, I get nervous too when I get packages because it says my stage name on my packages, and I'm like, what if this random like Amazon man is like, I know who that is. Well, that name sounds familiar.
You know what? That actually happened when I lived with Chloe and Kyler in our first house. The UPS dude on the route, he'd always it was like every Wednesday or Thursday, he would literally get so amped up by and I'd always be the one to answer the door. The girls never answer the door just because they were scared. But this guy in particular was like, does Chloe Temple actually live here? And I was like, and I played it off. I was like, well, yeah, I mean, it's the package is here. It's why you're delivering. He's like, yeah, but the Chloe Temple. I was like,
and you're like, oh, I fucked up. No,
I told him, I was like, hey man, just be professional. I didn't want any weirdness to come from that, but unfortunately it did get to that point. And I think I told Chloe a bit, I didn't want to tell her too. I didn't want to freak her out in her own home, make her worry, looking over her shoulder, but ended up complaining about it. And the guy stopped being on the route real fucking quick.
Yeah,
that's creepy,
that
because then he goes and tells his friends and, whatever.
See, that's why I'm super about where I live, and usually when people are like, oh, what part of Arizona do you live? I say Phoenix.
Right.
Because that's the big city of Phoenix. That's huge.
What's the difference between Tristan Summers and personal life?
In real life, I feel again, I'm very mellow. I have a big heart, but I'm pretty mellow. I keep to myself. I'm not as enthusiastic all the time.
Okay.
I don't know.
You're more shy.
Yeah, I'm kind of the shy, baby in the corner type of thing.
Because
I don't go to parties at all.
Because what I see on camera, when your films come out, I mean, you're what's up, step bro?
Yeah.
How are you? Very happy-go-lucky.
See, and then if it's a real guy, not real guy, but in my personal life, just a guy that I'm interested, I'm I will not say anything. I won't even look in his direction. I'll be like, he's so cute. What do I do? But I won't do anything or make a first move or anything like that. Because I'm very
So homebody, personal life, and then porn, you're just...
Yeah, I feel porn, I portray someone
what do you
who goes out in parties all the time.
What do you like more, though?
Oh, that's hard. I don't know. I feel I have a hard time managing the two. Sometimes I'll be like, fuck, I am not Tristan right now. Tone it down. And then I'll talk about things way too openly around my civilian families and friends, and they're like, whoa.
So
oh, my bad, I'm not on set.
Without saying your personal real name, which one do you like better?
I like my legal name.
Damn,
Because,
really?
like, yes, but that's like it's just so like.
Dude, I love your porn name.
No, I do too. I
Not
think
that I
it's
fucking
cool.
created or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I did, but
Yeah.
I love boy names for chicks.
See, but that's why I like my legal name though, is because my legal
That
name
is also a boy
full
name.
Is like this, like not even to sound like cocky, but like it is just so unique and elegant and just like.
I'm not gonna lie. When
And then like the short name with it is a boy name, like the
Yeah.
nickname is a boy name, and I love it.
I'm not gonna lie. When I'm booking your flights with companies, and they're like, send me her birthday, and I'll send you like your full name. They're like, is that really her fucking name?
Doesn't it
I'm
sound
like-
like it would be like the best fucking stage name ever?
I dig it, but I like Tristan.
No,
Summers.
I love Tristan Summers so much.
I don't
but
think
I
I've-
also think like if my legal name was not my legal name, I wasn't worried about like mixing the two.
Yeah.
I 1,000% would have been like just my legal name.
I don't think I've ever called you by your real name since I've
Not once.
weird. But I prefer it that way. And I have like a weird reason for that is like I like to try to like forget what your real name is. God forbid, like I've already been in this situation with you before where someone via Snapchat was like, "Oh, hey, you represent
Yeah.
your legal name." And I was like, "Who the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "Ryan, she's all over your fucking Snapchat." I'm like, yeah, it's not like but I'm like playing dumb with her, and she's like, "Ryan, are you dumb?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"You're obviously not I can't fucking tell you, you know."
Well, that's like people
But-
who like work for Disney, right? They can't say that they play Ariel or Cinderella.
Really?
They have to, yeah, they have to say I'm best friends
Oh
with
shit!
Cinderella, and that's all they're allowed to say. Even if they don't work with the company anymore, they can never say that they played a character. They had to say they were like really close or best friends with them because
What? I had no idea about that. Just like we learned something new about dildos in a house.
yeah, I know. I'm still like,
That's wild.
right? Like anytime like there's ever an instance where cops are at my house, I'm gonna be like, please don't open the ottoman. Please don't open the ottoman.
Are your boobies real or are they
Yes.
fake?
They're real.
Are they?
Yeah. See, and that's why I love like stripping so much because like the guys will ask, and I'll be like, yeah, they're real.
Are they actually real?
Yeah.
I think we need to do a proof test,
A
honestly.
proof test. How do you prove that your boobies
Just
are real?
I don't know. We got a girl on
Pop one
set.
out.
Marley, can you do a boob test if it's real or not?
You want to film my boob? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I guess you could just like see it visibly. If it's like super
I don't know.
round, you can tell that there's an implant in there.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on.
This is happening. This is the first. This is, I feel like I'm on Howard Stern
This is
right
like I
now.
did not wear the right outfit to like reveal my boobies today. I am struggle busing. Okay. Real boobies.
Wow, those are fucking real.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Thank you.
Fuck you.
That is crazy.
Yeah, they have the natural bounce.
Are you gonna get in trouble for this?
No.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Boob.
Wow, good
Right,
for you,
yeah.
dude.
They're my favorite though. Like
Do
anytime-
any be? I think when I met you, I even asked you that same
Yeah.
question. Do people ever ask you if
Yeah,
they're?
all the time. And it's like it's almost like insulting because I'm like,
Oh shit!
you think I can't like do this by myself? Like I was a late bloomer too, so it was worth the wait. But I was like, you know how long it took me to develop these, and you want to be like, did you pay for those? I'm like, no, I didn't. Thank you, but no.
Dang. I mean, I guess I could see why that would be an insult because it's like
But it's also like a compliment at the same time because it's like they're so nice that you think I went and spent a bag on them, but I didn't.
oh my god, what exactly? This is probably a blonde moment because I'm just fucking blonde. What exactly is a bag?
A bag?
How much
I don't know.
is a bag?
I don't know. See, and like,
'Cause these little strippers, friends that I'm friends with, they're always like, "You gonna give me a bag?"
yeah, see, and I
Like,
say
I'll
that
give
too.
you
I'm
a-
like, I'm gonna make a bag tonight. I have no idea how much a fucking bag is. I just feel like, I mean, if my bag is full of money, then to me, I'm
Is
like, I
that-
made a bag. But I don't know. I feel like it's like the same thing as like bands, where like bands is X
So
amount of
bands
money.
is just one band is just $100, right?
I think I don't know. Is
Shut-
it 1,000?
Really? One,
it
but
1,000?
it's a band though. It's wrapped in a band.
I mean, all money is wrapped in a band, technically. Like you go to a bank and it's wrapped in a band, just as different amounts of money on it.
So which is better? You want a band thrown at you, or do you want a bag?
Bag. Because, I mean, like, to me, right? Because I don't know how much a bag is, like, technically.
I guess whatever
So
you're
for
first
me,
to
I'm
hold.
like, I don't want, like, a Walmart bag. I want, like, a hefty trash bag. And just, like, that's a bag. Yeah.
You're a
So,
stripper. Also, this is just your stripper.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That's been interesting.
What's your most? Have you ever You have had fans walk into your club,
I have.
and you have texted me out of freaked out.
Okay, so the first few times it completely took me, like, it caught me off guard, right? Because I wasn't, like, I use the same name to
Yep.
make it easy. But I'm not, like, on stage, like, screaming, like, I do porn.
You don't ever wear like any porn merch or
I mean,
anything?
sometimes, yeah. But, like, that's usually when it, like, hey, where'd you get that? And I'm like, oh, I actually got it from the company. Like, I do scenes with them.
Right.
And that's, like, a conversation starter. But
Managers don't give a fuck.
No.
Okay.
Which I think is...
You would think
Easy
with
for
the
me.
managers that work
Yeah.
at that fucking club, fuck that club. I'm not gonna show you that. Fuck.
Yeah.
What's the club name?
Eh.
Fuck that club.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like the first time because he was like, hey, Tristan Summers. And I was like, what? Because
Yeah.
it's just Tristan at the club.
Right.
Like, it's just Tristan. So, like, when
But
he
has
said
a
Tristan
fan ever-
Summers, and I was like, you know my last name?
Yeah.
Like, I fangirled over, like, him knowing. I was like, oh my fucking God, are you joking?
Yeah.
You know who I am? And he's like, yeah, like, huge fan. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well,
So
just to
that was
just to
cool.
make it clear, if your managers end up seeing this, I don't like you because you banned me.
Yeah.
Tristan doesn't have a problem. You guys
Yeah.
just suck.
Until you guys, like, make me mad and put me on rotation, but it's fine. We're not going to get into that.
So has a fan ever? So just to go back to that, because I think I was just whatever. Has a fan ever inappropriately touched you?
Okay, so there was an instant, I don't know if I even told you about this, where this guy, like, he wanted to dance, and, like, mid-dance, he told me that he knew what I did. And I was like, man, like, I wish you would have said something, like, sooner, and I would have, like, I don't know, because when I'm there, I'm fucking tired, like,
Yeah.
so, but if I know that they know me from porn or Twitter or Instagram, like, I want to give them
Does
more,
that
you know?
freak you out though? Like,
I mean, a little
like
bit, because it's
safety
like
and
the
security, like
yes, but when it's at the club, it's different because I feel like a little safer about it. Because like we get walked out and like we can't leave with certain people, so
I would
like
just- I
that
would just-
makes me feel a little bit better. And usually I'm there way like they leave before I even get off.
yeah.
And like when I go home, like I make sure like my community gate is closed behind me before I keep going.
I'm just saying,
so
I feel like a customer. That's one thing to like. All right, this dude's weird. Also, like the 100 other dudes.
see, and it is the extra pressure of like
But now
having
you
to
have a
seem like
fan.
I'm being like me being super nice and feeling like I can't put my foot down because they know me as this person rather
Yeah.
than just some random fucking stripper at the club that they're at.
Right.
That's a little bit more like, and that's why like it bothered me that he didn't tell me until after because it was like now
You're
I feel
freaking out.
obligated
Yeah.
to like sit here and give you not only like this personality that I have as Tristan, but also like I don't like if you make me super uncomfortable and I want to end the dance early because you pushed my limit.
Right.
I don't want it to be like, yeah, I got a dance from that porn star Tristan Summers and she kicked me out or like blah 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 blah, like she does porn and this and this. And that's the thing too, is I feel like they feel they have a little bit more lenience getting dances from me because I do porn rather than someone who dances and does not.
Gotcha.
Because they think that I am just
What
more
did-
open
what
and
did
comfortable with them touching.
What did that fan tip you?
Nothing.
Fuck you, fan.
Yeah.
Give him a. Yeah.
No, it was definitely, I was like, damn, like I should have just been that bitch. I should have just
I mean,
been
he
a bitch.
paid you for the dance, right? But he didn't
Yeah,
tip
he
on
didn't
top of
tip.
that.
No.
What an asshole. That's fucked up. That's fucked
But there
up.
was this one guy, he didn't know what I did, but he would come in all the time and get dances from all these chicks. And like, I gave him my fake phone number that's like attached to my phone, but like not my cell phone number.
Right.
And I got a call at like 9 a.m. and his wife was pissed. she was like, how long have you been fucking my husband? And I'm like half asleep. I'm like, I'm not fucking anybody's husband. Like, what are you talking about? She's like, you work at that club. You're one of those dirty dancers, huh? And I'm like, first of all, I'm not sleeping with anybody. I'm a dancer. I was doing my job. Second of all, you need to go talk to your husband because he's been getting dances from every chick at my club saying that he just got out of a divorce from his high school sweetheart and he's spending all this money because now he's like feeling all these women that he didn't get to because he was with his wife for so long. And I'm like, you guys need to figure that out.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
That is freaky. Nuts. All right, I'm going to change the subject. How much weed do you fucking smoke? Because before you answer that, if there's one thing that I know about you is that you love to sleep, and I feel like it's because you get so fucking high. Because it'll be like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I got nubiles hitting me up. Hey, is Tristan available?
No, she's sleeping.
Bro, it's now 6 p.m. I think she's still sleeping, but she's also a dancer, so like I don't know.
Yeah. See, I smoke a lot.
How much weed do you smoke?
A lot, like a lot. I got 2/8 2 days ago.
I don't smoke pot, so
gone.
Like, tell me what an eighth is.
So like it was from the dispensary, so it was like a small amount, but like I don't know. I would say like an eighth would fit in like palm of my hand. Okay. So like 2 of those, it's gone. But it's like, it's bad.
It's gone like in a day, or it's gone like in less than a day?
Yeah. Because like usually when I pick up a lot at a time because I know that I go through it really fast.
Right.
So I get like this big Ziploc bag full of tree. And then I take it from that bag and I put it in individual jars. And then I hide some of them. So then when I run out and I'm like freaking out, I'm like, wait. Which just happened to me like a week ago when I found it and I was like,
wow. Would you say
it's bad? It's like all the time. Like
you're addicted?
I wouldn't say addicted. It doesn't feel like I have to have it. Mm-hmm. Like it's not like I need to smoke. But it does help with like my anxiety, and then I enjoy it. So that's why I do it so often, because I enjoy doing it, not because I feel like I have to.
Dang, I
smoke a lot.
There was someone that I once knew that spent like 7 G's a month just on marijuana.
That's bad.
And like that's a lot of freaking money, dude.
Yeah, I smoke probably like every 15 to 30 minutes, unless I'm like doing something. Like if I'm cleaning, like I'm not even thinking about it. But if I'm just sitting there, I'm like, I know I smoked 10 minutes ago, but I'm gonna smoke again.
That is wild. What's the biggest dick you've ever had?
Biggest dick. That's tough.
Did it tear you? Did it like hurt you?
I don't. Okay. That's tough. I think the second scene I ever did, I can say names, right?
Yeah.
Is that cool? Isaiah Maxwell was the second scene I ever did, and it was for Black Ambush. I was not prepared for that.
I don't think you were either. Yeah.
That was a gigantic penis, and I was like, "There is no way."
But he's a cool.
Yeah, he's so gentle too. So he was cool like, as fuck. I feel like he knew that I was like intimidated by his dick, so he like tried to make it so much easier, which is great.
Is he the biggest that you've had?
Length, yes. Thickness, I want to say his name was Brad Newman, but like usually I Google. Yeah. After, like beforehand, I'm like, what does this person look like? What am I dealing with? Just so I can mentally and like physically prepare myself for like the size that I'm going to be taking on that day.
Right.
Him? Nope. I didn't Google it. Nothing. Pulled his pants down mid-scene and I was like, cut. I need 10 minutes to like prep because that is not fitting in any hole of mine.
You know who Dredd is?
I've seen him. There is absolutely no way.
It's like bigger than your forearm.
Yeah, I was gonna say my forearm. Like, no, absolutely not.
What are your plans for Christmas and New Year's? What are you doing?
I don't know yet. I kind of want to work at the club on New Year's, but I'm also like a bit nervous.
You should come to a music festival instead.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, I don't know. I'm like not a huge music. I don't know. Maybe it's just like I'm not a huge going out person because that sounds fun. But then I
feel like I just came from Vegas and dancers there say that on New Year's they'll walk home with like $10,000-$20,000.
See, and that's what I'm hoping
because
for.
it's Vegas and it's New Year's. That is a what? What is that?
Bag.
It's a bag. That's a bag. How are we doing on time? We're good? Awesome. Just want to make sure on that. So we're gonna just alter and switch into something totally different. You had mentioned that this specific topic is pissing you off currently.
A little bit, yeah.
You can bring in the topic.
Because I feel like
who are we talking about right now?
Billie Eilish.
Okay.
I love her. Okay. I think her music is amazing.
Right.
Completely different. She is incredible.
Okay.
No different image on her whatsoever. But I think since porn has been around, there has been such a huge misconception on the industry as a whole, like since the beginning of porn.
Right.
And she was talking about how she started watching porn at a very young age and it like ruined sex for her and all of these things. One point that like I understand is consent isn't always brought up in porn. Like not in the middle, and I know that because I've done porn, so there's not really that 3 minutes of, yeah, this is okay. That I understand. But porn was not created for sexual education in the way that it has been like talked about, I guess. Because she tried to say that she learned everything. Like she thought watching porn was the way you learned how to have sex.
Okay, because like I didn't watch or I didn't listen to that Howard Stern thing that she did. So like I just have had to see like people obviously backlashing on her.
Yeah, and I'm not backlashing because she has some truth to what she's saying. Like, yes, there isn't a whole range of consent being published in pornos.
Right.
But I don't think porn once tried to replace or state that they were in place of sexual education. I think sex ed is something completely different and should definitely be more talked about in school or younger ages. So then it's not like, oh, I have to watch porn to learn how to fuck.
Right.
Like,
I mean, dude, I totally agree with you. I think there was like a fucking movie that came out a long time ago. I think it was called Girl Next Door. And the whole movie is based around like revamping the sex ed.
I think, is it like the guy and his neighbor is like ex-porn?
Yeah,
I watched that movie and they like made the whole
and I've always said
prom sex ed
I've always
video.
said to myself, I'm like, because I'll ask like my little cousins, I'll be like, yo, do you guys watch like the sex ed? They're like, oh yeah, it's the one that like you probably watched, your mom and dad probably watched.
See, and I remember the sex ed I watched in school. It was
and
so
it's
uneducating.
So bad, right? So I'm like, what, like, how come no one's ever taken that movie, made a real one, more up to date with shit? Because I mean, like, even talking like STDs, you know, like
nobody wants to talk about it.
Nobody wants to talk about it.
And that's the thing too, is like I feel like the reason sex ed is so horribly taught is because anybody who's not in the adult industry is uncomfortable talking about sex.
Yeah.
They're not open about their sex lives or what they do or how they like things. It's just like this scary topic that people have been raised to think is just like this private thing when it's natural.
Right.
And it should be talked about and more open to where people are comfortable going to their teachers or their parents and asking about real sexual information rather than feeling like they have to go in their rooms and lock themselves in there and watch porn to learn how to fuck.
Of course.
Because that's when you do get confused about consent and you get confused about, well, I watched it in a porno of this guy doing it to this chick, so I thought I had to be like that because I have to perform the way that I see in the videos.
Right.
And it's
I have friends that sometimes, maybe you have had friends that happen to you too, but I literally have friends that will come to me as if like I'm a fucking doctor, which I'm not. And they're like, yo, dude, I got like chlamydia. What do I do? And it's like, go to a doctor.
And
you know, like
it's because they're uncomfortable. They're scared. They're like, they're embarrassed. They're like, they feel like they have to be embarrassed if they get a yeast infection or an STD or a one-night stand. Like, they're uncomfortable to talk about anything sexually transmitted, sexually involved, anything. And it doesn't make any sense. Like, I am so much more sexually comfortable, like, in my own skin, like, in the bedroom,
So
since
you've
doing
learned
porn.
you've learned a lot
Yeah.
since from beginning of time.
And it's not
beginning
like
of
porn turned me into like this slutty like whore person. I'm just more educated
Exactly.
and comfortable. And I
Exactly.
feel like civilians should feel that too.
Yeah.
Because sex isn't this scary black room hole that like everyone needs to be afraid of. It's a
Right.
natural thing.
Right. Yeah,
That's
I
why
mean,
the Billie Eilish thing was like,
it's
because
cool.
it's like I get it, I understand, but someone should have been there to teach her and
Yeah.
say, hey, you don't have to allow these certain things to happen to you in the bedroom because you saw it in a video.
Right.
Someone should have been there, or your teacher should have been able to tell you about consent and what's okay, and learn about STDs and actually have
100%
to.
right.
Because all they tell you in sex ed is, oh, if you don't want STDs, like
Put a condom
put
on.
a condom on, or
Yep.
don't have sex.
Yep.
And people are uncomfortable and they're embarrassed to go get condoms,
Yep.
so they don't.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's weird when you buy condoms. Even like when I buy condoms
They
today.
make it feel so uncomfortable.
But no, like even when I buy condoms, like today, not today, but like
Yeah.
today, any fucking convenience store, that
make you
person,
feel
that
weird.
cashier person, oh, are you about to have a good night tonight?
Yeah,
Well,
and
what
it's
are you
like,
doing
why
tonight? And
do
I
you
want
have
to
to make
fire
a
back.
comment?
I want to fire back and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go fuck your daughter, you know, or like I'm gonna go fuck your mom, you know, like fuck out of here with that dumb shit.
Yeah.
But that is crazy. That's awesome though to see that you from how I met you up until now and just sitting across from you and you getting like heated in just because you know so much
now
shit.
I'm involved.
Yeah.
So now when there's backlash towards the adult
yeah.
industry, it's
Fucking
like
pop off.
I'm like, oh, there's so much that you guys don't know, you don't understand.
Yeah, and you have a platform.
And
that
you guys
can-
are just sitting here thinking that like we're all just in a room and we're like gangbanging and doing drugs and then just posting it and being like, that's a wrap. Like it's a job. It's the same as anything.
Yes, yes.
So all the
yes.
like backlash and the stereotypes just get my blood boiling because I'm like, if only you knew.
That's awesome. Well, Tristan, I had a fucking awesome time hanging out with you today. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Can you just shout out your social medias, your OnlyFans, your Twitter, Instagram?
OnlyFans, everything is different.
Just say it.
Instagram, I believe, is Tristan Summers XX, and Twitter is Tasty Tristan XX. Something like that.
What's your OnlyFans?
Tristan Summers XX.
You should probably just make it all the same.
See, I
Just do
would, but
Tasty
then like
Tristan.
I get all of them the same, and then it's that one social media that's like taken or not allowed, and it just screws everything up.
Awesome sauce. Well, hey, thank you for coming. I
you for
appreciate it.
having me.
What Marlo, what did you just say? What was that?
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
You know what? I forget that every time. Subscribe to this new channel. Like
the
it.
video, comment,
Comment. I'll let you do it.
retweet.
There you go. Retweet.
I don't know all the other stuff. Share,
Share.
like, follow. I don't know.
I got to get that down. I got to figure out how to do this. But yes, thank you so much for coming, and I will see you next time. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.